Hello everybody, welcome back to Professor Layton and the Curious Village. We are ready to begin exploring this tower. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, it looks like you've solved at least 75 puzzles. Wow. Alright then, go on in the tower. This place gives me the creeps. Plus, it's all murky in here and I can't see a thing. Hmm? Oh. Ow. That looks painful. Hmm. Oh, I did not remember this illustration. Very nice. Oh, my head. Look, are you right, my boy? No injuries, I hope? Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing a long bath later won't solve. But more importantly, where are we? We know the symbol. This room is stuffed to the gills with curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose I do? What in the world? Look over there at the wall, Professor. My word. There are views from all over town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? Who is she? We've met everybody else but her. What's this? Almost every villager's name is on the wall. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in Mister? Look, there are stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me goosebumps. Yes, you're quite right. Look, let's head out. Oh, what's this notebook? You find something interesting. I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will complete the task it was designed for. I've waited so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least, the young mistress will finally find happiness at the end of all this. This bird journal looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. Interesting. Oh, sure this was gonna, light up. Oh, Layton, what's this? You. Bruno. You too again. What are you doing here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing about every nook and cranny in town, getting in the way of my work. Now I've had it, so unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We are merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 34 business. Oh. Did you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on the top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles in the tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond-tipped drills. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them? Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walking right into some sort of trap. What would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention, it is my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple toward their goal. Some mischief maker snuck into the village and had me all confused, but I think I figured things out now. Seeing as how it is your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? What is Miss Star's big secret? Alright. My name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed Saint Mister from out here in the tower. Manage Saint Mister? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cocks we found around the village, and the list of names we saw in the room? All the villagers in St. Mister are robots created by Bruno. What do you mean the villagers are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of St. Mister aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. I have to say I'm astonished that anyone could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir. Oh, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd figure out so much of St. Mister by yourself. What do you mean, sir? St. Mister isn't a real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno? Around the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me build this city and all who dwell within to prepare for that day. When he hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away at the top floor of this tower, I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it. Remarkable. I'm impressed at how the Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure. How far? It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it? Whoops. Seems I've been a little loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should have. The answers you're looking for are waiting for you at the top of the tower. Go on then. Show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple. Tiny Cox abductions. I'm pretty sure all of these rooms have at least 3. No, only 1 coin? Oh man. Well, it's fine, we have plenty. Professor, look, the stairs are barred off. Aha, this must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. I'm so sorry. This is perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. Okay, get the ball out. Alrighty. That was stupid. Hmm. Maybe. No, no, this is where we were before. Can I maybe? No. Kitty, you're right in front of my monitor again. Okay, let's see. Don't really do. Maybe I need to go the other way. No. I'm just not actually achieving anything. Oh my gosh. Let me restart. Let's put this down here. It's here, 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 here. Hmm. Aha.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
There we are. Alright, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, there's something that's been on my mind for a while. Oh, what is it, Luke? When the crank for the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paolo. It could be just me, but I feel that this wasn't just a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who? Well, look, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager that it was Bruno's doing. Bruno? But why in the world would Bruno do something like that? Do you remember what he said? His duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to Saint Mystere seeking the treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask about that too. Look, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing. Right? Sorry. Oh, another unlocked door. Whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, are you going to stand there and complain about it? No. Leave this puzzle to me, Professor. A magic square. You need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. A magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square so that adding any string of 3 numbers by the horizontal, vertical, or diagonal results in the same total. 1 and 2 have already been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open the lock. Okay. What if 5 is in the middle? Okay. This would give us 7. This would give us 6. So at the very least, the thing we'd have to add to is 8. Sorry, 9. It's 9. For this one, we would need another 3, so that wouldn't... Wait, what? Not 9, jeez. And I don't think that's gonna be possible. So let's try. 4. This gives us 6. We would need another 4. Okay, not possible. How about 4? We would need 4, 5, 6. That would be more doable. 9. So we have 5. So for 9, we would need another 4. Not possible. Okay. What if it's 3? That's 5. Hmm. I mean, I have to put 9 somewhere, right? It can't be here. Can it? I don't know. 8 and 4. Would that be doable? Let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. But this already gives us 15. What? What? I forgot how to... Jesus, that's 17. It's too big. Hmm. What if it's 6, the one that's in the middle? Let's see. 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 7 to 11, that's 4. Oh, but this is already bigger than 11. That gives us 14. Okay, they'll have to add to the same number. And it shouldn't be 9 in the center. Because if it is, 8 has to add with it in some way. And I don't have any other way to make a sum that big. Oh, no. Sorry. I would think this the smallest number. 3, right? So 4 and 9 possibly. That gives us 13. Okay. Now 5 to 13 is 8. 9 to 13 is 4. 7 to 13 will be 6. I think we're onto something. And 5, this would be 4, 5, 6 to 13 is 7. And 10, oh. Damn. That gives us 13. 13. 13. Oh, this one doesn't. Damn. This one is 13. This one is 13. But yeah, these do not make 13. Gives us 15. String of 3 numbers. Be they horizontal. Well, how about 15? Can we do that? I would leave 9 there. So this gives us... Oh no, I have 6 here. 15. Right? Now 9, 10, 11, 15. 6. So sorry about that. Let me close the window. Okay. 8 and 7, that's 15. This is 15. This is 15. Now, 7 and 4 gives us 11. To 15, we would need another 4. Hmm. Well, how about this is 4? I mean, I still think that 9 would have to be right there in order for me to balance stuff. And that 5 has to be in the center. I don't know, I just have that feeling. This gives us 16. No, 15. What am I talking about? It's 15. This would be 15. Maybe that is right. I just need to like figure things out. This gives us 7. To 15 we have 8. Okay. 9 to 15 we need 6. Does this gives us 15 as well? Yes, 15. 8 to 15 we have 7. Oh, okay. I think that's it. 7. Yeah. Okay, there we are.
Well, here's my guess.
Nice.
Professor, I've solved it.
I think I've done some sort of Sudokus that had magic numbers, and definitely 5 was in the middle. I got it. The door's open now. Good show, Luke. So, what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now. I wanted to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. It seems like he followed us here. The only way into St. Mister is through the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite figured out how Don Paolo enters St. Mister myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn. Oh, so that's the man who skipped out on his wheel. It figures it was Don Paolo. So that Weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chelmy, snuck into the mansion and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon? Well, we'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Come along. This guy. Thank you. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be wandering this place forever. Hey, how do you get in here? There's no way you solve all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas, it just happened. Un momento, I'm wandering the sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here. I take it that this isn't the local hotspot my guidebook promised it would be. Curious. So where is it you'd like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village proper. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance. Ah, shit. That should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask for one more favor? All this talk of stairs has reminded me of a... Naso, I know? What's an Naso? Answer it for me, por favor. Take the stairs. Oh, this is a new one for me. You have business on the 8th floor of a 10-story building. Okay. It took you 48 seconds to make your way from the 1st floor to the 4th. Alright. If you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th? Well, it's obviously not 48 seconds. So, the first one, I'm gonna assume is the ground floor. I don't know. This varies from country to country. Some have ground floors, some don't. So sometimes, for example, in Europe, at least in Spain, I believe it's like that in all Europe, but I don't know. The first floor is actually not the ground floor; is the next one. But in other countries, the ground floor is the first floor. So what should I assume here? Well, considering this is the American version, I believe your ground floor is also the first floor, right? So, if I was on the ground, that's the first. I went up 3 stories, right? But from 4th to 5th to 6th to 7th to 8th, that's actually 4 stories, not 3. So, 48 divided in 3, that gives us 12? Sorry, 16. By 4, that will be 64 seconds. How long will it take you? In seconds, obviously. 64 seconds? No. 4.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Another puzzle solved.
Alright. Good on the assumptions there. Grazie. Now I'm ready to go back to the village. What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human? I believe so. He's not one though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entertained Mr. I don't think even he knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank. Ooh. Thanks, boy. It seems that we're faced with another puzzle, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but our running with that explorer distracted me. How did Simon, you know? All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite a challenge. Princess in a box. Oh, I remember this. So I have to just get this red block out. Okay. That. So this. To make some space. This did not help. Put this the other way. Okay, that won't do either. Oh, come on. Hmm. No, you know what? I'm just gonna restart. Let's see. Start by putting this here. No. Okay, we're making progress. We got it.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
There we are. The door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon. What exactly happened to the mansion? Did Don Paolo really make off with Simon? I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you. But I think that Don Paolo followed us to the manor. That's when we met Simon or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Raymond. So maybe Simon had also stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later. And when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Oh, do you suppose the noises from the tower were actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left Saint Mister right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chelmy, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. It's kind of infuriating that he just can't keep talking. Okay, we only have 3 more. How on earth did she make it up here? Fancy meeting you here, dearie. How'd you like to try a little puzzle? On earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us. Quit whispering amongst yourself and try out my puzzle already. It's a Umdingja card order. Okay. You've placed 1 joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on the table. Use the hints below to determine the position of each card. The club, which is this, is to the immediate right of the heart. Okay. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Okay then. Spade. Diamond, joker. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. The heart. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. But this doesn't... Nor the spade is next to the heart. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Okay. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. How? Spade, joker, diamond. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to her. Okay. Does that fit? The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Uh-huh. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Okay. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Uh-huh. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Okay.
Luke, here's my answer.
Nice.
Another puzzle solved.
They're not all that hard, these puzzles. Oh, sorry, I didn't read it. I see followed as in here. Oh. Okay, I remember the puzzle. At least on the British version that's coming up was quite tough for me as a child. I wonder if I can figure it out now because I don't remember. If it's the same, I hope it's not all that tough. Just like I thought, there's another puzzle locking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor. Look, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. I almost dropped my bottle. Here, allow me. Yes, it is the same. Oh my gosh. Okay. Use each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once to fill the blanks and complete this question. 0 minus 0 equals 3. 0. No, I think they're just supposed to be like spaces. Okay. Ways that we can make 3. 3. We could do like 12 or something. I need to make 3, that's 5. 7. I don't know, let's see. This gives us 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. 2 minus 7, not possible. 12. No, that wouldn't do. But 11 would, wouldn't it? Oh, wait, no. Neither. I would need an 8. How about... what would be 3? 11? Yes. This would give us 3. And then this would be 11 again. So no. Something like this instead. Right? 11. That gives us 3. This will be now 6. Minus 3 is 3. 5 minus 2. That wouldn't do. Hmm. No, 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 no. Restart. Thank you. You gave us 3. Maybe something else that also requires borrowing. No, we can do. How about 12 and 9? Right? 9, 10, 11, 12. That will give us 3. And how about here? It becomes 10. So now it's -7. That's 3. So 5. No. 7 minus 4 gives us 3. No, that won't do. It minus 5 is 3, but this is not 3. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What if I put this one here instead? I move these here, right? Okay, so 8 minus 5 is 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. 12 minus 9 is 3. 10 minus 7 is 3. And 3. Ay, hopefully that matches.
There we go.
Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Jeez, only took me like 20 years to get it right. Creativity and persistence. Look, as long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond your reach. Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember that picture we found of Lady Dahlia's room? Mm-hmm. The one of the Baron's late wife, Violet, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora, of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's journal entries were talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet? That's entirely possible, maybe even probable given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story this entry stuff. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Why call her it? That's so rude. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her. As I've changed its memory, I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. This is so sad. The Baron arranged for the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife, but living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition. Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness? Of course. Honestly, I'm not quite sure. But I have a feeling that each of these robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think? I think absolutely. I hope that they do. Okay, I believe we're reaching the top quite soon. Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. 7 squares. I don't like this one. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. Alrighty then, give it a shot. Can I make a square with these? Hope so. I don't think I can manage another. Oh, I can. Nice. It's 2. No. Do I have to use all of them? Probably not. 3. One, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't like this one. Oh. I know, but no, yeah, that wouldn't be possible. Can you stop that? Like this one. Maybe this one too. That leave me very little to work with though. Maybe those big ones aren't really a thing. Okay, I can use that one. Alrighty, that's 2. 3. 4. Uh-huh. What? No. This one goes there. This one goes there. This one I'm putting here. I'm not. Ugh. That's bullshit. There isn't one in there anyway.
One eternity later.
That counts, right? Right? I don't know. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. I don't think I don't think it's actually gonna take it, but I mean it is 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go.
Oh, that's a first stretch.
Frankly,
I think I'm gonna look it up.
ashamed.
Oh wow, so you do use all of them. Okay. I did remember this stage. Alright. Okay, so then we wanna do this. Oh, no. One here. One here. Okay. I probably would not have gotten it right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Now we're free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside of it. Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone. But why would anyone want to construct such a big purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing. Ah, did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple. Gosh, that makes perfect sense, does it? Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside. Puzzle 100. Oh. This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles set for us, so if we climb the spiral staircase, maybe we'll reach the top floor. I think you might be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. Oh my gosh. Our view was obscured from the ground, but how would you suspect a charming cottage like this here? Look, the lights are on, Professor. It would appear that someone is living here. Our secret. Yes. Alright guys, I think we're gonna leave this episode here. On the next one we're gonna go into the house, very charming house, and see what's going on. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.